Ireland is traditionally known as the land of saints and scholars, but it's become the land of software and science. This part of Dublin is home to so many global tech firms that it's nicknamed Silicon Docks. The presence of some of the richest companies on earth means the public purse is bulging.
A very, very significant proportion of the strong public finances are related to the tech sector. Corporation taxes have grown quite significantly in the last number of years. They've essentially doubled. So I think sometimes internationally people looking in at this think it's all an accounting bubble and it's all about international tax treaties and stuff like that, and there's nothing real. But I think if you look around and if you look at the data, the Irish economy is in a very, very strong position at the moment.
Ireland's budget surplus for this year is set to be almost £9 billion, and it's thought the annual figure will rise. By 2026, it's forecast to be £18 billion. All in all, if these trends are being predicted correctly, over the next 4 years, the tax bounty will generate a total budget surplus of about £56 billion. But just a mile across the River Liffey, those riches can feel a world away. The North Inner City is one of the most deprived areas in one of Europe's wealthiest capitals. An acute shortage of affordable housing is biting hard.
If you think of €800 up to 2,600, that's a big jump. Landlords are increasing the rent constantly.
People are questioning why they're not feeling the benefits of the boom.
We're seeing a lot of this community being left behind of policy making, being left behind of job opportunities, of education opportunities.
For people here, does it feel to them that they're living in a country that is that wealthy?
We're not seeing it when we're talking about cost of living, when we're talking about high energy bills. There really is a massive gap between rich and poor, and it's just getting wider and wider, Chris.
Homelessness in Ireland is at a record high, but the housing crisis has wider effects too. Many young professionals have all but given up on buying a home because their rent is so expensive.
There's more than disappointment, there's anger about it, and I can't remember the last time I met up with a group of friends and we weren't all going, oh God, so stressful, state of housing, and then you actually just have to change the topic because you can't anymore. And I have friends that have emigrated. So
what do you think the government should be doing with tens of billions of a budget surplus?
I'd really like to see, while they have the budget to do something about it, that they're investing in the future.
Only just over a decade ago, there was an economic meltdown. The government says it wants to use the surplus to protect Ireland against financial shocks, because stability can't be taken for granted.
It's really important that as a country that we don't engage in any hubris here. I don't want any future government, whether it's a government that involves my party or not, to face the kind of decisions we had to make 12 years ago around reducing pay and cutting back on infrastructure spending and cutting back on services.
Ireland is now billions in the black rather than the red. But as the cash pile rises, people's expectations are increasing too. Chris Page, BBC Newsline, Dublin.